Welcome to Hilti Profis Engineering Suite's Base Plate Analysis module. From within the Concrete Fixing module, you can access the Base Plate Analysis module by clicking the Anchor Plate Design Approach button in the Load tab. This will then drop down the calculation type where you can choose to analyze your base plate using rigid or flexible. The rigid calculation follows the assumption of rigid plate behavior to calculate anchor forces, even though they're not validated, and size the base plate based on stress criteria. The flexible calculation follows the component-based finite element method to determine the loads acting on the anchors. The base plate is modeled as shell elements with a bilinear stress-strain behavior. As the plate stress exceeds yield, the flexible module also calculates plastic strains in the plates and the overall deformation. Make sure to choose the best Hilti anchor for your application and check the Profile tab for new inputs that you can add to your design, such as welds or stiffeners. The software also compares the flexible anchor forces with equivalent forces that would be obtained from a rigid assumption. From the plastic strain, deformation, and equivalent rigid anchor forces, the user can conclude whether or not the design is close to rigid. If it is decided that the behavior is close to rigid, the user clicks Confirm, and the software takes the flexible anchor forces and applies the latest anchor design regulations and guideline checks for anchor design. Then, on the right pane, you'll find a summary of the detailed design checks for each component: anchors, base plate, welds, and concrete. For more information, you can print the report by clicking Generate Report on top of the Output pane. Here, you'll find all the interesting results. In the Flexible Advanced Setting window, the user is free to change the limit of plastic strain they're comfortable with and the mesh parameters Profis Engineering Suite will use. You can also design the base plate with static or seismic loads as well. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. For more information, please visit hilti.com.